Vote after vote, Democrats stand united and ready to get to work on behalf of the American people under the leadership of Hakeem Jeffries. Vote after vote, nomination after nomination, Democrats are united, just like we were united when we passed the American Rescue Plan to get our economy back on track. United when we passed the infrastructure law to rebuild America. United when we capped insulin at $35, passed historic gun safety legislation, and passed the PACT Act to help our nation's veterans. United when Democrats passed the CHIPS and Science Act to bring manufacturing back to America. United when Democrats passed the Inflation Reduction Act to reduce our deficit and protect our environment. Democrats are unified to tackle the climate crisis while Republicans are mired in their own leadership crisis. Madam Clerk, House Democrats are ready, willing, and able to get to work for the American people. We will do so under the leadership of Hakeem Jeffries, who has a plan for the American people. Therefore, as Vice Chair of the Democratic Caucus, I am directed by the vote of our caucus to present for election to the office of Speaker of the House of Representatives for the 118th Congress, Representative-elect from the state of New York, Hakeem Jeffries.
Oh, wow, friends. I have breaking news to share with you this Friday. The Internal Revenue Service has announced a new change that will affect millions of taxpayers this year. And new laws have been put forward that will give many seniors bonus relief payments. State lawmakers are also considering another round of state tax rebate checks. My friends, can you please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these details? To say thank you for being part of this community, I will be giving away 3 $75 Walmart gift cards today. If you'd like to enter the giveaways, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Now, friends, higher federal income tax brackets and standard deductions are now in effect, potentially giving Americans a chance to increase their take-home pay in 2023 and shield more of their income from the Internal Revenue Service. The Internal Revenue Service announced higher limits for the federal income tax bracket and standard deductions in October. The increase is intended to avoid a phenomenon known as bracket creep, which happens when taxpayers are pushed into higher income brackets, even though their purchasing power is essentially unchanged due to steeper prices for most goods and services. The IRS makes such adjustments annually, but in times of painfully high inflation, the increases are more significant and impactful for taxpayers. Inflation hovered around a 4-decade high for much of 2022, hitting a high of 9.1% in June and falling slightly to 7.1% in November, which is still about 3 times the pre-crisis average. This year, the tax brackets are shifting higher by about 7%. The higher thresholds where tax rates take effect could mean savings for millions of Americans across all income brackets. So, friends, here is what taxpayers need to know this year. The IRS is increasing the tax brackets by about 7% for both individual and married filers across different income spectrums. The top tax rate remains 37% in 2023. The IRS increased the thresholds for several other provisions, including the earned income tax credit amount, with families now eligible to receive $7,430 if they have 3 or more qualifying children. That is up from $6,935 for tax year 2022. Like the Child Independent Care Credit and the Child Tax Credit, the Earned Income Tax Credit also received a temporary boost from the American Rescue Plan of 2021. Maximum Earned Income Tax Credit payouts for those workers jumped from roughly $500 to $1,500 last year. More than 29 million returns claimed the Earned Income Tax Credit as of mid-July 2022. In the same period 1 year earlier, 7 million fewer returns had claimed the credit for their 2020 tax year refund. Employees can also contribute more to their health flexible spending accounts, with a maximum contribution rising to $3,050. The new year is bringing with it new laws, even in the state of Texas. For the first time in Texas history, a new bill is giving property tax breaks to those who are disabled or over the age of 65. According to CBS News, the new law will help people stay in their homes. Texas State Senator Paul Betancourt believes it's important for all homeowners to have property tax relief. Lawmakers have said that 87% of the public approves of this law. So, dear friends, should more states offer property tax relief? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Fresh from issuing a $300 tax rebate to residents, Hawaii Governor Josh Green's administration is considering another tax refund this year. But unlike the previous rebate, this one is for middle-class and low-income residents struggling with Hawaii's high cost of living and inflation. State Budget Director Louis Salaveria told reporters, "We're looking at all types of support that we can do to the residents of the state, especially those that are within the middle and lower income, to provide them the kind of relief in order to reduce their cost of living." Sources say the tax refund could total anywhere from $100 million to $300 million. The latter is nearly the same amount approved by lawmakers last year. The refund proposal is part of Governor Green's administration's tax relief plan, which will also include exemptions and credits for food and even vehicle registrations. The tax refunds are an outgrowth of the positive outlook for Hawaii's economy. While the U.S. economy is expected to go into a recession later this year, economist Carl Bonham thinks the state will avoid one. Lawmakers have said they expect the State Council of Revenues to lower its outlook for the tax revenue growth for the 2023 fiscal year. Its current forecast is for 6.5% in tax revenue growth. Well, my beautiful and dearest best friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Friday morning. Thank you so much, friends, for being here and being part of this community. To say thank you, I will be announcing 3 winners for the $75 Walmart gift card in a video later today. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Also, friends, do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Remember, the more videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, my friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Friday.